How's it going, guys? It's me, the doctor. I'm not a doctor. I did a new game just to test things, and I kept hitting no when it asked me if I wanted to save, but I guess it saved anyway. It's been a long time since I've played the DS version. I got pretty good at Second Opinion and New Blood. This is Hope Hospital, located in the city of Angeles Bay. Since its inception, Hope has continuously served the community. One of the young doctors here is still in need of guidance. But because of his desire to help people, he strives to improve. Dr. Derek Stiles will soon realize his full potential. Chapter 1: Dr. Stiles. Hope Hospital. Consultation room. We've transported the patient to the pre-op area. Mary Fulton, age 39, the hospital's veteran surgical assistant. She's kind and well-liked, but tends to ramble too much. The injury is on his forearm, and he's still fully conscious. Blood test results should be back from the lab any minute. It looks worse than it is. He's not in any real danger. I guess he got lucky, huh? Dr. Greg Castle, the head of the surgical department here. Nothing rattles him, but he's strict and expects perfection from others. He'll be operating, Derek. I will. Derek Stiles, age 26, a surgeon and the story's main character. Yeah, Under the Knife is the first one. And then Second Opinion on Wii is a remake of this. New Blood is the second Wii game. Then Under the Knife 2 is the second DS game. And then Trauma Team is the third Wii game. I really like the OG art style. I don't mind the new one, but the new one definitely feels like we got the same person that does every Atlas character art to work on this game. He just completed his residency and accepted a position here. I was just about to start my rounds, so... worry about that later. You're not an intern anymore. Hurry up and prep for the OR. That's operating room. This is a simple extraction. There's nothing to worry about. Just take your time. Stay calm, keep it steady. You should be able to handle this on your own by now. Lacerations in foreign objects in upper right brachium. Requires removal of the foreign objects and suturing. The patient, Kevin Turk, has just arrived in an ambulance. He lost control of his motorcycle and crashed through a glass door. His lacerations had begun to hemorrhage. There are glass fragments lodged near his right shoulder. Our cosmetic surgeon is out at a medical society meeting. But you should be able to handle the stitching, right? There are two main objectives in this operation. Suture any lacerations, extract fragments of glass from underneath the skin. Be thorough, and try your best not to leave any scars. Okay, let's begin the operation.
Let's begin.
Of course, this is a basic surgery skill.
Doctor?
Yeah, battle routine set.
Doctor?
Medicine has come a long way. This gel cures small cuts instantly. In the past, cure-all ointments were just gimmicks and scams, but someone finally created a real one. Some glass shards are embedded in the patient's arm as well. We'll need to extract those. Make an incision in the upper epithelium. Don't forget to disinfect the area beforehand using antibiotic gel. I don't know how this guy gets glass embedded in him in this way. It's quite impressive.
Doctor?
Drama Team is fine. It's probably my least favorite of the series. Yeah, this is magical healing ointment. We'll get to the magical healing other stuff later. Make sure the stitches aren't too wide or too narrow.
Good job, Dr. Styles.
I am almost guaranteed to get C ranks on every mission. It is so hard to get above C in the original. See, you're catching on. That wasn't so hard, was it? I couldn't have done it without my lovely assistant. Derek, don't... I definitely see improvement. But flirting isn't everything. Don't flirt in the workplace, dude. Yeah, C for surgery. Seriously though, keep practicing and you'll do just fine. Judging by the MRI, the tumor is isolated in his stomach. It's benign, but you should be prepared for anything. Any questions, Dr. Styles? Huh? Oh. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks, anyway. Are you even listening? I know you're stressed, but this happens to be your job. Are you getting enough sleep? You need at least 6 hours a night. Don't you remember med school? The patients depend on you. Derek, don't forget our follow-up with Mr. Jenkins this afternoon. Have you read the report? I haven't, actually. You need to shape up. This is real life. You've been here 3 years, Derek. We shouldn't still be babysitting you. Maybe we need to open an investigation. Dr. Styles impaired medical and social development. Wow, they're just fucking tearing into him. Harsh. Cut me some slack, Mary. You're not a resident doctor anymore, Styles. You know that. Oh, Mary, I spoke with Dr. Hoffman. Thank you very much. Wait, you spoke with the director? About what? Don't worry, it's none of your business. It's a personal matter, just forget about it. Are you going on vacation or something? I wouldn't mind a nice long cruise myself. Sun, the sea... Okay, that's enough. Let's get back to the operation. Tumor confirmed at the surface of the stomach. It should be removed before it becomes malignant. In tests from 2 years ago, it was small and benign. However, it's grown rapidly and started to hemorrhage. At this rate, it might become malignant. After talking with Mr. Laurie, we've decided to remove it. There is one objective in this operation. Excise and remove a tumor from the distal stomach. You'll need to use the Powell procedure to remove the tumor. First, drain the tumor's cytoplasm to decrease its size. Then, when you excise it, the cells can't metastasize, resulting in a smaller incision. There seems to be a trend towards this type of removal. It's a good idea for you to learn it. Now begin the operation. Work quickly, but stay calm. Understood. The original portraits kind of make me think of Phoenix Wright, especially like Derek's defeated face is very similar to Phoenix. This will be a laparotomy. You'll need to open up his abdomen. We're going to treat a tumor, but his vitals are dropping. Time to use the magical green fluid to boost his vitals. If you scan directly over the tumor, it should be visible for a while. Seems good, Millie. Rank C. Nice work, Derek. It seems you value accuracy over speed. Just remember that the patient's safety always comes first. You're getting better every day. Keep up the good work. Hope Hospital, nurse's station. And so, since my husband's been relocated to a different office, I'll be leaving Hope Hospital effective immediately. I'm really going to miss this place and all of you, but I promise to continue my work as a nurse, wherever life takes me. You all taught me that helping patients is its own reward. It was a pleasure to have you on staff, Mary. Good luck with the new job. I can't believe you're leaving. This is all so sudden. What are you going to do without her, Derek? Actually, Derek's the only reason I'm a little hesitant to leave. I haven't spoken to my husband about it. I told him that there was a kid here that depends on me. He asked me how long I'd been working at a pediatrician's. Aw, come on, I'm not that bad. Is Mrs. Fulton still here? Oh, hello, Dr. Hoffman. I'm not interrupting anything, am I? Robert Hoffman, age 62, the director and founder of Hope Hospital. He used to be a renowned surgeon, but works in management now. No, of course not. I came to say goodbye since I won't be around tomorrow. Thank you for many years of dedicated service. You're a fantastic nurse, probably our best. On behalf of our entire staff, I'd like to say thank you. Oh, sir, the pleasure was mine. I wish there was some way I could thank you for this opportunity. Well, you're not going to stop nursing, are you? If you continue to help people, that'll be thanks enough. Of course, sir. Helping people is my life. It's just... I wish I could stay and learn from you a little longer. Don't be modest. You already know everything I have to teach. I'm afraid Dr. Casal surpassed me as a surgeon long ago. Dr. Hoffman. Good luck with your new job. Don't be a stranger, okay? Well, I have matters to attend to, if you'll excuse me. I'd hope to see Dr. Hoffman in action more often. He stopped operating on patients after that incident. Derek, let's discuss the next patient. Yes, sir. This is my last operation here. Don't let me down, Derek. Multiple tumors confirmed in the pancreas. They may lead to a loss of stamina, so immediate removal is necessary. I want you to handle Mr. Spence's operation today. It's another tumor excision. Just be careful. There's more than one this time. Don't overlook any. This is the last time I'll be assisting you, Dr. Stiles. If you can handle this operation, I'll feel much better about leaving. Oh, I didn't mean to upset you. But wake up, Dr. Stiles. There's only one person you should be thinking about during an operation, and that's the patient. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am. Let's review the main objective of today's operation. Excise and remove all tumors from the pancreas. Now think back to yesterday's procedure and begin.
Let's begin. Doctor?
The pancreatic membrane is inflamed, so we'll need an anti-inflammatory.
Doctor? Doctor? Good job, Dr. Stiles.
Yeah, pet the inflammation. It's only okay good, yeah. Perfect work, C rank. Rookie doctor. I can tell that you'll make an excellent surgeon. We've only been monitoring you for the last 3 years of your internship, but... gotta open you again for a better score. Nurse Angie. And so, we all feel you deserve a gift of appreciation. Thank you for your 18 years of service, Mrs. Fulton. Wasn't she 30... Was she 39? I guess being a nurse at 21 is reasonable. I thought she was 36, so I'm like, you've been a nurse since you were 18? That's crazy. Thank you so much. I'm a little embarrassed. Mrs. Fulton was more than a great nurse. She looked after us as well. She will be missed. Are you sure you're not glad to be free of my nagging? What are you talking about? I'm worried Derek will start coming to work late again. You're the one who kept him in line, Mary. Ah, jeez, I'm standing right here, guys. You don't need to worry, I'll be fine without Mary's help. I may be young, but I'm still a doctor. That's good to hear. So, no more sobbing phone calls from you, huh? What? I wasn't crying. I'm just teasing, Derek. You've grown so much since you joined us, and I'm proud of you. Work hard and you'll surpass even Dr. Casal one day. I believe in you. She's not here yet. She called in about an emergency, that's all she said. Is something wrong? They must be talking about my replacement. Since I'm leaving, she's going to be your new assistant. I was supposed to train her this afternoon, but HR said she was very reliable. I hope everything's okay. Sorry I'm late. That looks funny both on my capture software and in OBS. Sorry, Angie, you are part of a magic trick right now. I'm Angie Thompson, the new nurse. I'll be starting here tomorrow. Angie Thompson, age 21, Hope Hospital's newest employee. Angie is part German, born into a very well-educated family. She also has an international nursing license. Is Mary Fulton here? I'm ready to go over protocol now. It's very nice to meet you. Wow, she's a nurse? Isn't she a little too... What's that now? What? Huh? No, nothing. Pardon me. I was on my way here when a man on the bus suffered a heart attack. I took him to a nearby emergency room and helped with the procedure. Of course, the paperwork took forever to fill out, so yeah. Sounds like you had a rough morning. Well, don't you worry about being late. I completely understand. Excuse me, is Miss Thompson here? There's someone on the line from St. Francis Hospital. Thanks, I'll be right there. Please excuse me. She's certainly something. It sounds like she knows her stuff. What do you think, Derek? Good morning. Hello, Dr. Stiles. You were supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. Your patient shouldn't have to wait just because you're behind schedule. I'm sorry? Anyway, I'll call on the first one. Man, she's strict. Please have a seat, Mr. Cox. Yo, Doc. During today's surgery, we'll be removing the polyp in your throat. How are you feeling? It's important for us to know about any changes to your condition. If anything's wrong, it could cause problems. I really don't know. Huh? I've been doing concerts for 7 years while working part-time. So I finally land a contract with a big record producer, and my throat's screwed up. What if something does go wrong? I lose my dream forever, all because of this polyp thing? Well, we're going to try our best. Just relax, okay? We're going to try? I always tried my best. I practiced late, stayed in shape. But if that's all I needed, I would have had a contract years ago. It takes a lot more than trying to write a hit single. Come on, try to stay positive. I'm sure you'll be alright, really. Dex, Nate, Tisha. You fronted the money for this operation and I let you down. It doesn't look like I'll be able to pay you back, guys. I need to take your blood pressure, Mr. Cox. This way, please. Yeah, whatever. Why don't you just tell him everything would be fine? Wait, what? Didn't you read your own notes? He's completely nervous. Our job is more than just treating illnesses. Proper bedside manner is essential to a patient's recovery. Things you say directly affect these people's attitudes. Don't you get it? Yeah, I do. I hope you're a little more serious during surgery this afternoon. Polyp clusters confirmed in the trachea. Due to internal hemorrhaging, a laser hemostat is... a laser hemostasis procedure is required. Got caught by the kerning a little there. Let's review today's patient, Mr. Cox. He started feeling pain in his throat about a month ago. He's been coughing up blood since then, and now has trouble breathing. Since Mr. Cox is a rock singer, it's likely that polyp is formed because of strained bronchial tubes. Obviously, it is now hemorrhaging. We tried a nebulizer treatment, but his condition is getting worse. It's nothing life-threatening, but considering the patient's career, it's serious enough to warrant surgical intervention. It's still possible for him to recover completely. What's your opinion, Dr. Casal? Yeah, I know, right, Susie? That sounds like a good plan. Are you ready, Dr. Stiles? This operation has 3 objectives. Drain the ever-flowing blood, locate the problem area, use the laser to remove it. This is a delicate operation, so we'll need the magnification tool. Remember to treat the patient very carefully. Nice work, Angie. Derek, good luck.
Let's begin. Dr. Stiles?
The outer membrane of the trachea has started to hemorrhage. That should be our focal point. It's hard to see the affected area, so we'll need to magnify it.
Dr. Stiles? Dr. Stiles? Dr. Stiles? Dr. Stiles?
That felt like such a shitty suture job there. So I've really been assigned to this inexperienced guy. That is, good job, Dr. Stiles. Rank? No. I do not deserve that. Well, Mr. Cox, your operation was a complete success. Don't try to speak yet. Your throat needs a little rest. Don't worry though, in a few days your voice will be as good as new. Maybe you could hook me up with the tickets to your concert. That did not feel like an S-rank performance, but I did get a lot of special score. So, I don't know. Yeah, you're a great surgeon, C. Wow, this guy's really inexperienced and sloppy at his job, S-rank. Thank you so much, Doctor. Take care now. Well, that looks like the last walk-in for today. Aren't you a surgeon? Why are you doing walk-ins? Angie, let's begin pre-op around 1 o'clock, okay? Don't you think we should have examined him more carefully? There are signs of cyanosis, which could indicate asthma. If that's the case, he needs to see his physician right away. Really? I didn't think it was anything serious. Angie, you need to talk about this stuff while the patient's here, not after they leave. You need to start acting like a real doctor, Mr. Styles. Wow, Mr. Styles. Not even gonna call him Dr. Styles. You're overreacting. I'm sure he'll be fine. Since Dr. Casal is at a conference, I'll be briefing you today. Multiple tumors confirmed in the small intestine, resulting in several other inflammations. I think you'd be briefing me even if he was here. We're extracting a stage 1 tumor from the small intestine. So if we take it out, the patient will fully recover. However, the blood test results were unusual. We can ask Dr. Casal about that once he gets back. If I extract the tumor, he should be fine. That's technically correct, but I'm pretty confident. I've extracted tumors several times already. This'll be a snap. Okay, keep the 2 operation objectives in mind then. Treat the inflamed epithelium in his small intestine. Excise or remove all tumors in the small intestine. If you're ready, let's begin. One day I will play Etrian Odyssey. I don't think I know what Izuna is.
What is that?
Casal, Castle. I've said it those 2 ways already. Kazel. No, Kazel, it does not sound right. Yeah, 6-7. The entire intestinal membrane is inflamed. Doctor, I think we need to close up the patient and re-examine him. Let's continue operating, Angie. Those symptoms aren't uncommon.
Dr. Stiles?
Yeah, I should have expected it. We treated the patient as planned, but he's not improving. His vitals aren't stabilizing. There must be something else. The patient's vitals don't usually stabilize right after the operation. But we need to at least check his blood test results. Okay, what would you suggest? Try using the ultrasound again, just to be safe. I don't see anything, Angie. I was certain... Sorry for second-guessing you, Doctor. Don't worry, we're both still learning from experience, right? I guess.
Good work, Doctor.
Rank C. Dr. Stiles. Oh, hey Angie. Thanks for your help in there. I'd like to have a word with you about that lost operation. Was there something wrong with my bedside manner? No, it's about the patient, actually. His white blood cell and globulin counts are rising rapidly. I also noticed inflammation along the patient's peritoneum. We should re-examine him immediately and consult his regular doctor. I agree with you, but I'm afraid I'll have to wait until tomorrow. I'm supposed to help with the symposium, so I'm meeting with some of the doctors from St. Francis's to learn the ropes and everything. But these are very busy people, and I can't just blow them off. We'll do it first thing tomorrow, though, okay? I promise. But... too bad I have work tomorrow. I would have liked to talk a bit longer. Oh well, at least now I'm ready for that symposium thing. Oh, my cell phone. Dr. Stiles, where are you? The patient is in critical condition. Get back here. What? Taxi, take me to Hope Hospital and step on it. Angie. A tumor metastasized behind his lungs, which began swelling. It festered, and 30 minutes ago the tumor ruptured. The patient is in shock and suffering acute peritonitis. The other doctors are operating on him as we speak. Follow me, Mr. Stiles. You need to see the results of your carelessness. I understand you didn't have much information to base a decision on, and I do admit that the tumor was difficult to see from the X-ray. However, the laboratory left you several memos about the patient. I understand they pointed out his extremely high numbers. More than that, you dumped your responsibilities onto a nurse immediately following a very delicate operation. It wasn't... I mean... Miss Thompson, what are you... Please excuse me for interrupting Dr. Hoffman. I understand that this is a little rude, but I have to say something. What is it? It's about the negligent attitude Mr. Stiles has displayed thus far. I warned him about this patient at least 3 times, but he said that there were important personal matters he had to take care of. Then he just walked out, without another word. Mr. Stiles, maybe you didn't harm the patient directly, but how can I work under a doctor who doesn't even try to act like one? It doesn't matter how small or groundless a suspicion might be. The patients are depending on you to take care of them. Why did you become a doctor? Do you even know? You don't deserve to be here. You're not a real doctor. I really screwed up. I ignored a patient. I was trying my best. I didn't think it was anything serious. But a patient almost died, and it was all my fault. Being called Dr. Stiles doesn't make me a good doctor. What was I thinking? I'm no doctor, not if I keep making mistakes like that. Uh-oh, looks like rain. Hurry up, you two. You need to get all our displays inside. Rain. Maybe that'll help calm me down. Maybe then I'll feel better. Sir, it looks like you're completely soaked. Did you come from a hospital? You might want to head back pretty soon. They don't want me there. I'm apparently useless as a doctor anyway. Hey, yeah, it's me. You'll never believe this. Huh? Well, you can guess if you want. Nope, it's even better. There was this crazy accident with a truck and an SUV. It was nuts. That's not something you should be excited about. You really should not be like, it's something even better than that. People almost died in a car accident. The drivers flew into the street and, huh? I am not you're messed up. This is not the words of a sane person. An accident? We usually handle emergencies, but Dr. Casal's out of town. That means there aren't any emergency doctors on call. Derek's just going back and forth, back and forth. So I directed them here. Where are the patients now? Where were the accident victims taken, Angie? Dr. Stiles, the patient. He was suffering cardiac arrest, and I couldn't resuscitate him. The other nurses are busy, and with Dr. Casal gone, I can't... What am I supposed to do? The patient's going to die, but I can't even... Calm down. Take me to the OR. Okay. What's the situation? Well, the situation is patient suffered cardiac arrest as the result of a car accident, multiple lacerations of the epithelium, and problems in the abdomen. After the accident, the ambulance brought him here. His heart isn't beating. I tried reviving him, but... Angie. What do? I need help. Angie! Dr. Stiles. The only person here who needs help is the patient. And we're the ones who are going to help him. It's up to us, and only us. We're going to save him. I can't do this without you, Angie. I want to save his life. Pretend this is a normal procedure. Calm down. Think things through. First, we need a pulse. We have to get a pulse. Understood. Chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compressions!
Vitals are critical.
Hello? He did fly through a windshield. That was an awful suture, holy shit. Okay, and this is one of the patients that caps out at 30. Don't take this the wrong way. I don't think you have the skill to treat it like this. We recovered his pulse, so maybe we should wait for Dr. Casal's help. No, the longer we wait, the lower his chances of survival. I don't know what to do. Either way, I won't blame you. This is your decision. I feel like if you have this much glass in your heart, you're in dire straits.
Vitals are critical.
This is a terrible thing to be happening to someone's heart. Holy shit. How can something like that be lodged in the pericardium? Please extract it, but be careful. This is bad. Thank you, Dr. Styles. Yeah, Derek has surgery which time? Rank C. Wow, hey, okay, sure. Why not? How's it going, Leosh? I've never felt that way before. I'm starting to understand. His condition's stabilized. Let's keep an eye on him. Yes, Doctor. We need to contact the other doctors and... I'm way ahead of you. Most of the off-duty doctors are coming in. I also called Dr. Casal. Good work. Thank you. I think you should rest. That was a long surgery. Yeah, if it's okay, I think I will. Angie... Yeah? Everything you said this morning was true. But I'm going to stay here as a doctor. I'll try harder. I'll become a better surgeon, and make you proud. If that's the case, don't come to work late, and don't leave without doing your paperwork. I'll do my best. And there's one other thing. Please fix your hair before coming to the hospital. Sometimes it's embarrassing to work beside you. I'll be more careful. Okay, I'm taking a nap. Wake me up if anything changes. I understand. Have a good rest. Dr. Styles. Healing touch. What the heck happened during that operation? It almost felt like time was slowing down. Did I really do that? I knew exactly what to do, but I don't know how I knew that. I'm just confusing myself. Derek, pay attention. Huh? I mean, I was. Stop daydreaming and start taking your job seriously. I'm sorry. We need to have a meeting about Mr. Pratt's operation. Angie, can you prep for that? Yes, of course, Doctor. Let's go over the procedure for Mr. Pratt's operation. Multiple thrombi due to waste blockage. Immediate removal is required. Waste blockage... Where? Is that like the kidney? Are your kidneys that high up? He's been suffering from dizziness and nausea recently. Tests show that waste accumulated in his spleen, of course it's his spleen, and are now blocking blood vessels there. Today's objective is to remove the buildup of thrombi. The contrast medium was administered 30 minutes ago in IV. Because of that, you should be able to find the waste using ultrasound. Once it shows a shadow, try clipping near that area with the forceps. It should stop moving. Make your incision, then drain the area. This is a sensitive operation, so you'll need the magnifier. If further waste blockage occurs, the patient's vital will drop. Remember to work quickly, but with precision.
Let's begin.
Can't believe I have to treat his spleen.
Doctor,
Can't we just remove his spleen? I don't think we need to magnify.
Doctor.
Force up. Make incision. I forgot to drain that first one. Oh, force it. Can I restart this operation? I'm already losing track of what I need to do. Forceps. Then cut. Then drain. Forceps. Cut. Drain. The change in blood flow seems to be causing the suspended thrombite to move as well. Doctor, this is bad. I thought I switched to forceps. Hello? Ultrasound, forceps, cut, drain, ultrasound, forceps, cut, drain, ultrasound, forceps, cut, drain, ultrasound, forceps, cut, drain, drain, ultrasound, forceps, cut, drain, ultrasound, forceps, cut, drain. I said I was gonna get C ranks, and I'll make sure that happens, goddammit. Man, this run sucks. Let's restart. The flatline sound earlier was really bad too, Leosh. Yeah, give me my C rank. You might actually be a pretty good surgeon, Dr. Styles. Huh? You're practically a different person in there. Just like yesterday. It did feel almost like I was someone else. If you were that focused more often, I wouldn't have to worry as much. So you worry about me? Derek, you can't flirt with her. I definitely worry about your patients. Angie, I'd like to review the footage of today's operation. Of course, sir. I'll bring it to you later. If my hunch is correct, then it should show up on the tape. Master Surgery. I called you here today to warn you about something. Dr. Casal tells me you may have potential for the healing touch. Healing touch? You don't know? No. Doctors with the healing touch can cure incurable diseases. They can even save patients who come within an inch of death. I don't know how long this gift has existed, but the Greeks believe such doctors descended from Asclepius, the god of medicine? Me? Those with the healing touch have certain special qualities. Uncanny judgment, perfect focus, and unmatched surgical skill. Haven't you noticed any changes during your operations? Sometimes. It starts to feel like time is moving much slower than normal. That must be a result of your extraordinary concentration. It turned into magic powers super fast. It definitely marks you as capable of the healing touch. So I have all those powers? You need to forget about them. Those things are unnecessary. What? If you pursue this, yes, you'll become an unparalleled surgeon. But are you prepared for the pain that would bring you? Derek, a doctor's hands are heavy with responsibility. Patients depend on us, and they place their lives in our hands. Can you imagine how heavy your hands would be with the healing touch? There aren't many doctors who could endure such a weight. I'm only telling you this for your own good. Forget about that power and be a normal doctor. Yeah, it's anime magic surgeon stuff, sorry. It's the only way for you to be happy. For my own good? Think of it this way. Right now, you're standing in front of a door. If you continue to knock, the door will eventually open. But you could also turn your back on it, and it will stay closed. Why not stay away from surgery for a while? Take your mind off of it. But it's for your own good. I'm glad that there's a save point after every one of these cutscenes, and some of them are like 2 minutes long. What's wrong, Derek? Shouldn't you be checking on your patients? Dr. Casal. Do you think I should stop trying to improve as a doctor? That's not what Dr. Hoffman said. So Hoffman spoke with you. I was hoping the news about your healing touch might motivate him to start operating again. Huh? Why would it do that? Back when the director was still operating on patients, he named that skill the Healing Touch and accepted its abilities. What? He has it too? But then, something happened. He hasn't operated since. All because of one mistake. Can you imagine how heavy your hands would be? There aren't many doctors who can endure such a weight. Can I really do it? Can I master the Healing Touch? Well, I can't exactly relate. I don't have that ability. But I know that if you intend to use your power to help people, you need to take command of it. Take command? Yeah, there's no halfway with something like this. One simple mistake changed the director's entire life. He delved too far into something he couldn't even understand. I think you can learn a lot from the director's past mistake. If you can't control that power, then it's going to cost you. You think I can do it? Look at that fucking loser without the time stop powers, yeah. It seems like your skill involves focus, so concentrate on that. I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out for yourself once you adjust. I can't fully understand the Healing Touch because I'm not you. In the end, that's who you're going to have to rely on. Good luck, Derek. I need to focus on concentration. I remember Dad saying I can never concentrate on anything. That's ADHD. He told me to imagine one shape, like a star or something, and focus. I don't know where he learned that, but it really helped during exams. Maybe that could work. I'll imagine a star. If I can just relax, focus, and concentrate. I should be able to practice. First, I'll just recall what happened during that operation. Now, think about a star. Concentrate. Concentrate. Let's begin the operation. Yeah, it's exactly like before. I'm a specialist at drawing stars. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I might be able to control the healing touch. They rank you on everything. Just wait until later where we get ranked on some other things. That concludes this meeting. Review the information on your own. Let's just begin our surgical conference now to save time. Those doctors involved, please stick around. We're starting, Doctor. Dr. Stiles, pay attention. Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I guess I didn't hear you. Is everything alright? You've been staring at that x-ray for a while. I was just going over today's operation again in my mind. Anyway, let's get the conference started, huh? He's been spacing out a lot recently. At least he's concentrating hard on something, I guess. Today's patient is Mr. Kovac, who was carried in this morning. Multiple aneurysms have formed on the surface of the large intestine. Requires sedative treatment and suturing of the vessel. He's currently not doing very well. Tests showing a number of aneurysms near his large intestine. Some of them have ruptured and there is a risk of anemia. We need to perform a laparotomy and treat the aneurysms. First, inject a sedative into the swollen vessel to reduce its size. Examine the problem area and suture the vessel closed. You'll need to use magnification again to help your accuracy. Derek, concentrate on the patient. Don't worry about anything else.
Let's begin.
The antihypertensive is in effect, but the aneurysm could still burst.
Doctor.
I'm sure glad he only had one aneurysm. I sure hope he doesn't generate like 6 more aneurysms.
Vitals dropping.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to his vitals. Time to just restart the operation.
Doctor. 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 Vitals dropping. Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Yeah, the miracle never happened picture. So, I understand you figured out how to control the healing touch. Make sure you don't rely on it too much. You still need to hone your basic skills. Huh? What the? I know it won't be easy, but you didn't take this job because everything's going whack. Derek, are you even listening? Derek, what's wrong? I didn't mean to say it there, but I'm paying the price. The Jameson price. Are you prepared for the pain that would bring you? You'd give up your own happiness? I don't know, but I do know that people need my help. And I want to help them. Where am I? It's the ceiling. What am I doing here? You're not on the ceiling, Derek. Dr. Stiles. Angie, what happened? After Mr. Kovacs' surgery, you just collapsed. You've been asleep for 3 days. What? 3 days? What about my patients? I have operations scheduled. Already taken care of, Derek. I called in the other doctors. But that's in the past. We have to discuss how to proceed from here. Okay. Derek, I forbid you from using the healing touch. But why would you? That ability puts a tremendous physical strain on your body. It's too risky. What if you collapse while performing surgery? Well, without the healing touch, Mr. Kovac could have died. Exactly. That is why you mustn't abandon the healing touch. I'd advise you to use it only when absolutely necessary. After all, you shouldn't be relying solely on the healing touch anyway. Developing your natural skills as a surgeon is far more important. We can't assume the healing touch was the only reason Kovac survived. If you want to help people, then strengthen your natural abilities. I understand. Take it slowly. I'm sure the power inside you will find its way out. Become the best surgeon you can, and one day you'll inherit the full heritage of Asclepius. Yes, sir. I'm sure that music means everything's fine. I'm sure that subtitle just means everything is fine. Doctor, an emergency patient was just carried in. Vitals at 60. CS is 300. I know a fair amount of medical terminology. I don't think I know off the top of my head what CS would be and why it would be 300. She's in shock and losing blood fast. Call the rest of the staff. We need to operate immediately. Angie, get the patient in the OR. Derek, you'll handle the surgery. I'm on it. The patient is a 17-year-old female. Her case history is unknown. Several bleeding lacerations found in the right lung. Patient's vitals are unstable and require extreme caution. We found massive bleeding in her thoracic cavity. Derek, you need to perform a lobectomy immediately. This operation has one objective. Treat all injuries within the thoracic cavity. We'll go from there. Drain the blood first, if it's a large laceration. After that, use the forceps to close the area, then suture it. We're definitely not performing a cesarean section on her lungs. Just be sure to drain any blood before moving on with the operation. Okay, since everyone's yelling at me to...
Hurry, Doctor!
To... stretch. I don't know if I can pause. I was hoping she would just say something that would stop the timer. There we go. I'll be right back. Because we're not allowed to act during free actions. There aren't any external wounds. This isn't possible. No, the cause doesn't matter. We need to stop the bleeding first.
Doctor, Doctor. Vitals dropping. Doctor, nice work, Dr. Styles.
Where and what did those injuries come from? I don't know. It'll probably take some time to figure out. She'll be hospitalized for a few days, so let's keep an eye on her. Did you notice the cuts across the girl's wrists? Yeah, they looked recent. It seems like her real illness is deeper than we expected. If that's the case, I don't think we're finished seeing some complications. Get away. I never asked you to save me. Leave me alone. Please calm down, Miss Reed. It's alright. I could feel my chest on fire when I passed out. I was finally going to be free. Why did you bring me back? I didn't want to live. Why would you want to die? You're still young. You have your whole life ahead of me. Yeah, there's something to look forward to, huh? How come everyone says that? My life sucks. I'm tired of all this pain. I'm not pretty enough to date popular guys. I'm too fat. My mom called me a failure yesterday because I might not graduate. Is that the life you'd want? I'm never going to be happy. That all depends on my attitude. What a joke. A positive outlook will just solve my problems. Then maybe you should die. Angie, no, Angie, you can't. You are a nurse. There are patients here who have to fight just to breathe properly. Every day, someone dies after a long and futile struggle to live. I'm sorry we saved you. Go end your life for all I care. You can't hold... You are getting this hospital sued. I know you did your best, Doctor, but I'm afraid it was a wasted effort. Angie, you need to stop talking. Stop talking like that, Angie. Exactly! I have other things to attend to. I'm sorry I had to waste your time operating on me. Helping someone is never a waste. Just leave me alone. I don't blame that nurse for hating me. I would too. I'm not going anywhere, you're still sick. What kind of surgeon are you then? I thought you fixed me. It's not that kind of sickness. A doctor's job is more than just physical illnesses. Nurse Angie taught me that. When I was little, I had a cat named Tama. We were playing one day, and he ran out into the street. I wasn't fast enough. A car hit him, and I blamed myself. It was my fault Tama died. I really thought I had killed my cat. It was all I could think about. I told my mother I did a terrible thing, and I wanted to die. What happened then? She slapped me, hard. Mom told me Tama would be ashamed of me, and that she was too. But she also said that I'm the one who should be most ashamed of what I said. She said that to you? Who'd you grow up with, Linda? Huh? Do you have any siblings, or what about pets? Just my parents, and my friends at school, I guess. Could you look those people in the eye and tell them you wanted to die? No way, of course not. That's why I want to be left alone. Then, hold this. A mirror? Look at that girl there, and tell her, I want to die. I couldn't do it either. Now apologize to her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Stop living to please other people, and start making that girl happy. Don't work hard in school because of your mom. Do it because you'll learn more, and be a better person. Don't let other people decide if you're happy or not. Find things you enjoy and do them. It might not make you popular, but you'll like yourself a lot more. And you aren't too fat. I've seen your charts, remember? Your mother sounds wise. Really, she could be pretty weird sometimes, but then she'd say, I may be weird, but think of all the stories you'll have to tell. That's interesting. Sorry, I guess that was too much information, huh? Really though, she's great. I should let you rest though. I think I'm going to take a nap. That's a good idea. Sorry for talking so much. Next time I'll... Thank you. You're a good doctor. Yeah, he's a surgeon, but also knows how to do, like, clinical level anti-suicide therapy. I'll go get us some coffee. I passed by Linda Reed's room on the way here, but is something wrong? Her parents were there. All three of them started crying and apologizing all at once. It seems like a lot more was going on than we thought. School, her father's job. Were you eavesdropping? Well, I was curious. I didn't hear anything that was worth dying over, though. Everyone worries about that stuff during high school, you know? I think we all handle our problems in different ways, but I'm glad her family came to visit her. Surgeons aren't really equipped to heal psychological wounds, and yet you talk someone out of suicide. Like... Yeah, right, Leo? Don't sell yourself short. I can only try. Anyway, if her family knows about it, then they can help her. Yeah, I think she'll be fine. That girl's lucky she was brought to this hospital, though. Huh? Why? Well, it's only a rumor, but I hear there's a death doctor. A what doctor? Euthanasia. If they'd been treating her when she asked for death... Death doctor, huh? I really can't understand why anyone would want to die. Derek, we just received strange results back on Linda Reed. Do they explain the bleeding in her lungs? I don't think it's directly related, but they found extremely high levels of cyprohedrine in her blood. What's that? It's a new antihistamine, doctor. They're usually used to treat allergies. I know that. So why didn't she tell us she was on medication? Because she wasn't. Drugs involving cyprohedrine are still in clinical trial. Also, our tests indicated 24 times the suggested dosage. Side effects from overdose include headaches and emotional distress. In extreme cases, the effects are serious enough to prompt suicide. That explains her death wish. It may have contributed, but I doubt that was the primary cause. Still, I've never heard of cyprohedrine being synthesized within the body. Whatever's causing that might be responsible for the lacerations. Doctor, what is it? Reed's condition is getting worse. She's complaining about excruciating pain in her chest. What? Doctor, I want to live. Help me. Please, I want to live. I want to live, doctor. Please. Derek, we're operating now. Angie, alert the staff. Hurry. Her blood pressure is increasing at a frightening rate. Hemorrhaging lacerations have reformed in the right lung. Please conduct an investigation while performing hemostatic treatment. I'm glad her height is in centimeters, but her weight is in pounds. We suspect hemorrhaging in her lungs again. There has to be some explanation why these lacerations are occurring. Until we figure out what it is, there's not a lot we can do. You should have two objectives. Treat any bleeding injuries within the thoracic cavity. Discover what's causing the lacerations. I'll be working as your assistant. Stay calm, Derek. She's in high school, so she's at least 14. She wants to live. I have to save her.
Let's begin. What the? Doctor? Doctor? Vitals dropping.
Open guilt?
work, Doctor.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ziggle. It's not normal hospital drama, but anime. We've got scalpel time and lung sharks. We got proper nouns and abbreviations. Yeah, it's that one boss. I'd like to remind everyone that the details of this operation should be considered strictly confidential. Bring Linda Reed's medical files to my office immediately. I will provide updates as needed. That's all for today. Doctor, could this be guilt? How do you know about that? I don't know much. I saw it mentioned in my father's research. How did your father come across something like guilt? Well, he was a researcher. Other than that, I don't really know. Give me some time to figure out the situation. Yeah, you can't hide that you were imagining a star from me. Until then, don't mention guilt to anyone, understand? Yes, sir. What the hell is guilt? Caduceus. I'm here. Please enter. Pardon me, but why was I called to your office? Why don't you have a look at this examination report first? Who's this for? Linda Reed. What do these headings mean? I don't recognize them. Positive chiral reaction? Guilt positive spectral analysis G1R? Those tests are beyond our capabilities, so we enlisted help from an outside organization. In the last few years, a bizarre disease with varying symptoms has been reported in several isolated cases. The one thing they had in common, each victim's body turned against itself, and they all died. Because of that, we believe each subject was infected by guilt. Gangliated eutrophin immunolatency toxin. Then you think Reed's illness was... Exactly. Linda Reed was a guilt victim. I'm surprised you were able to treat her without the proper resources. It was a difficult operation, but I wanted to save her. While the decision may have changed your life, the organization we mentioned before has shown interest in you. What? Why me? Your unique abilities were able to successfully cure a guilt victim. What organization is it, anyway? They're an arm of the World Health Organization that specializes in exterminating intractable diseases that threaten mankind. They're called Caduceus. Caduceus? I remember seeing them listed in cancer and AIDS treatment essays. Aren't they the ones who eradicated the TFTA influenza last year? Caduceus wants me? What are you going to do, Derek? You've been offered a chance to work at the forefront of modern medicine. Well, I mean, it's an honor, but it's also sudden. I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, it changed my whole life. You don't need to decide right away. Just remember that this is a choice, not an order. The only reason I told you this is because an old friend asked me to. To be honest, I'm against you joining Caduceus. What? Why? I don't think a research laboratory is the environment for you. Didn't you say you wanted to help patients face to face? That's true. You should see this as well. It's a letter? Kuriaki, Sunday. Death is denied those who want it, though it be their destiny. They search for it like a treasure, but the modern age conceals it. What's this supposed to mean? It arrived shortly after Linda Reed was hospitalized. We don't know who sent it. Supposedly, these letters arrived shortly before guilt does. That means guilt doesn't occur naturally. Which means it could be some kind of man-made virus. The World Health Organization is considering it terrorist activity. What? Someone is creating guilt and releasing it into society. We don't know who or why, almost as if it's meant to confuse us. The UN even created a new term to describe this: medical terrorism. Caduceus is anticipating a large-scale guilt outbreak, and they need skilled doctors to be ready for it. Hopefully now you see the stakes involved in this. Think it over. Don't make your decision lightly. Thank you so much, Doctor. It just hurt so badly, I thought I was a goner. Well, appendicitis is a fairly common procedure. But congratulations on your recovery, Mr. Sasano. If my wife gets sick, I'll make sure you're the one operating on her. Well, it would probably be best if she didn't get sick at all. I guess that's true. Talking with the patients is one of my favorite parts of the job. Did I really leave that behind? Derek, we'll be starting the operation briefing soon. Okay. Today, you'll be operating on Elisa Chalk from Pediatrics. Mitral prolapse and regurgitation. Since complications may arise, it is necessary to replace the valve with a synthetic valve. Yeah, kill it with laser fire. She's a very young child with valvular heart disease. It was a tough decision, but her parents finally decided to go ahead and have the procedure done. There's only one main objective for this surgery: replace a valve in her heart with a synthetic one. It would use a triple incision to excise the valve, cut it 3 times. You'll need to be as cautious as possible, understand? Technology has allowed us to deal with all kinds of situations, but heart surgery will always rely on the doctor's skill. Angie, keep an eye on the oscillograph to aid Dr. Styles. Don't let the gravity of this operation intimidate you. The conference is over. She's in your hands now, Derek. I'm glad that we're a doctor that's able to perform heart surgery and appendicitis and appendectomies and lung treatments and tumor removals and... Her report details frequent occurrences of light arrhythmia, but be ready for the unexpected just in case. She's suffering ventricular fibrillation.
Vitals are critical.
The patient was born with a highly irregular heartbeat. There's a good chance her heart will continue to go into convulsions. In the Wii version, you're the one who has to use the defibrillator, and I remember it being annoying. Yeah, Japan game waits, for sure.
Vitals are critical. Vitals are critical. Vitals dropping. Doctor?
I don't think she'll be able to play outside with her friends quite yet. Give me that C rating. Bro, I missed 4 times. How did I still get a B? Is my daughter... Will Elisa be alright? The operation was a success. She'll need about 2 months to fully recover before she can go back to school. But after that, she'll be good as new. That's good news. Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. People are always worried by heart surgery, especially on children. But modern medicine allows us to treat various conditions with a higher success rate than 10, even just 5 years ago. And patients like your daughter face very little risk of permanent physical damage. To be honest, I'm more worried about the psychological stress operations like this might have on small children. Please take good care of her while she goes through recovery. Oh, of course. Elisa, we love you so much. Modern medicine. I'm very sorry. Modern medicine just hasn't advanced enough to treat a disease like this. You have our condolences. Mom, why are you crying? Dad's okay, right? He's gonna get better, right? Why isn't Dad getting better? You can fix him, you just gotta. He's my dad. I'm sorry, son. No doctor in the world could save your father from this. Things have come a long way. Dr. Hoffman, I'm going to accept the offer from Caduceus. So, you're willing to throw away your own happiness for this. I know about what happened to you in the past. I know that having superior skill will only result in more pressure. And everyone will expect me to have answers nobody else has. I'm sure your concerns are valid. The path I've chosen will probably cause me a lot of pain. But I became a doctor so that nobody would have to die from an incurable disease ever again. Diseases are painful, and losing someone to a disease is even more painful. It's hard for doctors to tell people their loved ones can't be cured. I'm going to make sure that they won't have to. Caduceus has already found ways to save thousands of sick people. If I can somehow treat incurable diseases, then I will join Caduceus. Today should be Derek's first day with Caduceus. Are you worried? I wouldn't say worried. We're down 1 doctor and 1 assistant. How are we supposed to operate with 2 of our best people gone? Derek has potential, but he's far from perfect. I wasn't going to send him off to Caduceus without an assistant he's comfortable with. Besides, Caduceus is supposed to assist us in finding new staff. I see. Still, I didn't expect Styles to be the selfless type. Do you think he'll be able to handle the pressure? I suppose we'll find out. He's going to be surprised. I didn't get a chance to tell him about Sydney. Caduceus, an international organization which seeks to eradicate disease. Caduceus USA is the name of the American branch. There are additional branches in Europe and Japan. The US branch researches special anti-infection measures as well. It was originally established in 1980 as a top-secret offshoot of the Department of Health and Human Services. Once the organization went international, the central agency was renamed Caduceus USA. They are authorized to act on their own, outside of government approval. Derek Styles, you can come in now. Hello. Huh? Welcome to Caduceus USA, Derek. It's It's nice to meet you. I'm Sidney Casal, the director here. My brothers told me a lot about you. I'm glad you decided to come. Sidney Casal, age 35, Chief Director of Caduceus. He dedicated his life to the study of clinical medicine after his wife died of illness. Oh yeah, I think Dr. Casal mentioned having a brother. It was an honor to even be considered for this job. Angie Thompson, you can come in as well. Yes, sir. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too. You're young, but I hear you're hardworking and sharp as a tack. I look forward to seeing what you both can do here at Caduceus. Thank you, sir. I'll do my best. The Secretary of Health and Human Services should be here shortly. When I told him you were both coming today, he insisted on stopping by. He's in charge around here, so I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of him. Right this way, Mr. Secretary. Congratulations, Derek, Angie. I'm Richard Anderson. Well, perhaps it would be more appropriate to say thank you. Richard Anderson, current Secretary of Health and Human Services. After a long career in politics, he became the director of Caduceus. I thought you were Secretary of Health and Human Services. That means you're still in politics. Thank you for accepting such a dangerous job. I'm told that operating on guilt puts the surgeon at risk too. And we still have no idea who's responsible for spreading it. But from what I hear about you two, you're up to the task. Scientific advances, DNA treatments, changing social environments. We live in challenging times, and it's our responsibility to research and create treatments which ensure the stability of world health. What all this means is, I'm pleased to have you both on board. I hope you'll do your best and take your work seriously. Yes, sir. And this is Dr. Clarks, our expert surgeon. I wouldn't say expert, there's still room for improvement. Stephen Clarks, age 42, Caduceus' head surgeon, has a wife and 2 kids. His kind demeanor has comforted many sick patients. Nice to meet you, I'm Stephen Clarks. Nice to meet you, Dr. Clarks. This is our anesthesiologist, Dr. Myers. The name's Sybil, nice to meet you. Sybil Myers, well-respected anesthesiology specialist. She used to be a police officer, but left the force to practice medicine. She's intelligent and very spirited. Some call her the Iron Vixen. You're from Hope Hospital, right? Isn't that Greg Casal's office? Do you know him? We went to med school together. He helped me in a lot of ways. I'm actually the only one here who knew Sidney was his younger brother. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Of course, it's nice to meet you. Some of our staff aren't here today, so you'll have to meet them later. Think this will lighten our workloads? Doubt it. Have you taken a look at the list of incoming patients? Oh well. Do you guys get to work with a lot of patients here? The public doesn't know yet, but we're on the verge of an outbreak. Congress recently voted in favor of a budget increase, but that won't be good enough. We're going to have you start treating patients tomorrow. So for today, let's get all the paperwork out of the way. Sounds good. Sheesh, who knew paperwork could be so tiring? It's pretty late. Yeah. Hey, why'd you come to Caduceus anyway? Does it matter? Well, I was just curious why you decided to join too. Dr. Casal recommended me. That's not what I meant. Before, it sounded like you knew something about guilt, so... Does it have anything to do with your father's disappearance? Not really. Caduceus has the newest technology and research material. I want to be here on the front lines of modern medicine. It's the same as your wish to become a master surgeon. I want to be a master assistant. That's really all there is to it. I guess that makes sense. We'll work hard together. The potassium chloride's ready, so if we increase the sedative... Huh? It sounds like someone's on the phone. Derek? I got him run. Yeah, I'll get back to you, dude. No way. Tyler? No way. No way. You seriously work here now. Tyler Chase, a Caduceus surgeon. He went to med school with Derek. Tyler's very optimistic and tries to keep everyone in a good mood. Yeah? It's very nice to meet your gorgeous assistant. You guys need to stop flirting. This is not Grey's Anatomy. Stop flirting in the workplace constantly. My name's Angie Thompson. Nice to meet you. Man, I heard some of them say the new doctor was Styles, but this rocks. I didn't think you were adventurous enough to join Caduceus. And, I mean, you weren't exactly an A student, man. But they've been hyping you here as a highly skilled surgeon. What? Nobody told me anything about that. I don't want people expecting too much of me right away. Well, you have a pretty good track record so far, Dr. Styles. People can change a lot in 3 years, you know. What about you? You're probably one of the top 5 in our class. I guess you can see for yourself, hmm? Good luck, man. We ought to throw a party or something. See ya. I can't believe Tyler works here. No, sorry, Tyler's a friend of mine from med school. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. He was the professor's favorite, so I assume he'd stayed in school. Potassium chloride, huh? Wonder if he's doing animal testing. Guilt. Several guilt victims are currently hospitalized at Caduceus. We obviously need to treat them ASAP, but we don't know how. So at the moment, we're trying to slow the disease's progression. I had a lot of trouble operating on guilt as well. Today's patient is similar to your previous experience with guilt. I watched the video footage of your surgery at Hope, but you moved so quickly I couldn't tell what was going on. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action today. Let's see what you got. Don't put pressure on me. Dr. Myers will handle the anesthesia. No problem. Myers is a tough chick, Derek. If you screw this up, she won't ever work with you again. Stop trying to scare the newbie, Chase. Well, it's a difficult operation, and we don't have room for mistakes. Just do your best, kid. You got it. I'll be briefing on your next operation procedure. Positive chiral reaction, Kuriaki bodies detected. Immediate removal is required to prevent further complications. Today's patient is a guilt victim brought here 3 days ago. Derek, you've actually operated on this exact strain before. It was called Kuriaki, wasn't it? Correct. This guilt hides inside organs and creates lacerations. Removing it, however, should be like removing any parasite. We wanted a simple case to evaluate your skill. There's only one objective in this procedure. Remove the Kuriaki. I'll leave the exact details of the operation to your discretion. Let's see your talent, Dr. Styles. Yes, sir. Mega Man X5 Boss Select.
Let's begin.
The patient died, but your sutures are sick AF. Yeah, my suture was cool. John Oliver segment. Sutures. Cool. Sounds like it has something to do with wavelengths. Is that why it's called wavelengths? The amount of time it takes to get to some waves? Unbelievable. Still got a lot to learn, but that was incredible. Styles finished 30 minutes earlier than we estimated. Hopefully the patient will recover quickly as well. Bro, you guys gave me a 5-minute time limit? If I had 35 minutes, why didn't you tell me? It's Shrimple, really. Handedness? I see. Look at this guy that knows, like, organic chemistry. Looks like times have changed. The darkness within. Hey Tyler, are you around? Where could he be? I didn't think he had any patients today. Is this a new thesis? I guess he still finds time for academics after all. Netherlands, Utrecht, euthanasia. Why would he keep a euthanasia thesis in his files? Oh, there's a letter. Thank you, doctor. Because of you, my husband finally found peace. We'll bring that up in the next conference then. Crap, he's coming back. Where do I put these? Where you found them? Hey, what's happening, Derek? Need help with something? I wanted to ask you about something. It was, oh right, medication for the guilt patients. Post-op medication? As far as I know, there hasn't been any. Oh well, okay. If you don't know, then I'll just... Sorry to bother you. See you later, okay? Wait, Derek. I've been wanting to show you something. You would have found out about it sooner or later anyway. What? I swear I didn't. Follow me. Hey Tyler. How are you doing, Amy? Not so good. Oh, sorry I made you get up. This is my sister Amy. She's been hospitalized here for 2 years. You mean she's infected with guilt? Yeah. Amy's condition is the reason I came here in the first place. Amy, this is Derek Styles. He's an old friend of mine. He's going to be treating you, so go easy on him, okay? Okay. Did you come to examine her again, Dr. Chase? Leslie Sears, age 26, one of the many nurses on staff at Caduceus. She currently looks after several guilt patients, including Amy Chase. No, I just came to see how my little sis was holding up. Oh, I see. Amy hasn't been doing her homework lately. I was actually hoping you could talk to her about that. But it's so boring. Sis, if you slack off, then you'll end up dumb like your big brother. You want people to know how smart you are, don't you? Anyway, gotta run. I'll come visit again tomorrow, okay? You must be going for a lot, Tyler. Yeah, I guess it's payback for what I've been doing, huh? Huh? Look, dude, I know you saw my paper in that letter. I've been practicing euthanasia ever since I graduated. That's my deep, dark secret. I'd heard rumors, but I never thought the Death Doctor could be someone like you. Why would you do that? One of the professors I had before we met died of cancer. It was already too late when we found it. Professor Bonka told them that himself. All he had left were a few weeks of suffering and painful treatments. Good people shouldn't have to go through that pain before they die. So I gave him the gift of a painless death. But that's... Of course, people would prefer to live, it's only natural. But if everything causes pain and there's no chance of recovery, then are you really living? No, you're just staying around so other people don't feel bad. That isn't true. I know it's naive. But I knew there might be consequences when I started. You probably think it's just suicide, or worse, murder. But things are different now. I want to be there for Amy. If you're gonna turn me in, at least wait until Amy's gone, okay? You can't do that to Amy. I won't let you. Derek, you're now an accomplice to, like, assisted suicide. Like, that's kind of a big deal. And you're acting like it's not a big deal. Doctor, quickly. Amy's condition is getting worse. Her vitals dropped to the low 40s, and she's losing consciousness. What? Everyone, prepare for surgery. Angie, bring in the patient. I'll meet you in the OR. Hurry. Yes, sir. Tyler, this is an emergency. Come on, hurry. What are you doing? Let's go. You can't operate on her. What? I have to. Haven't you seen the PET results? The gilt's already migrating. Her respiratory system's in trouble and her digestive tract is next. What are we supposed to do? Are you just going to watch her die? Do you have any idea how many things we've tried? Dr. Clark's couldn't help, and he's the best there is. All he could do is thin out some of the tumors. Just watch her get weaker day by day. Amy doesn't have a lot of time left. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to leave her alone so she doesn't have to suffer. You really think cutting her up even more is gonna do anything? So what, you want us to watch guilt tear her apart? You don't get it. She doesn't need to go through all this suffering. Even if this operation helps, she might never open her eyes again. She'll just be connected to some machine, waiting to die. If that's the case, then I'd rather send her off myself. You call yourself a doctor? I'm Amy's brother before I'm a doctor. I'm supposed to watch my sister suffer because that's my job? I don't care if I lose my license. We're talking about my sister. What are you still doing here? Hurry up. We call this a conflict of interest. Dr. Clarks, we may not be able to operate. What? The gilt's in her lungs. It moved a lot faster than we expected. And I'm afraid she's not strong enough to survive surgery. What if we separate the operation into two procedures? No good. If we don't extract the gilt entirely, we'll end up right back where we started. Now do you get it, Derek? This is how it always works. I always knew it would come down to something like this. I'll operate on her. She'll be okay if we can extract all of it, right? Leave her alone, you bastard. With a healing touch, it might be possible. Tyler... Amy. Tyler, please do the operation. I know you heard us. Aren't you scared? No, I'll be fine. You worked so hard to become a doctor. I'm going to try hard too. I'm glad that you became a good doctor. I thought I was doing what was best for Amy, but I was being a coward. I didn't even consider what she would want. Derek, can you handle this operation for me? I don't deserve to touch her with these hands. I joined Caduceus so I could help people. What about you, Dr. Chase? Shouldn't we do everything we can if it could save a person's life? Dr. Chase, please brief Dr. Styles on the Deftera strain of guilt. Yeah, no problem. Hang on, sis, we'll be right back. Power reaction positive. Deftera bodies detected. Complete removal from the stomach and lungs is required. The Deftera is basically a tumor, a really gnarly one. It replicates its DNA while actively moving throughout the body. A tumor that moves? That's impossible. Well, to be fair, moving is kind of a bad description. It copies itself to other locations, so it just looks like it's moving. So it can keep on replicating its DNA and creating new tumors. Good news though, we might just know its weak point. What is it? Deftera comes in two flavors. We'll call them Type A and Type B. Type A's and Type B's like to eat each other when they meet up. But they're both equally strong, so they just kind of stall there. And if they're not moving, they're just like any old tumor, right? So after we drain the gilt's tissue, we can just excise it. Hopefully. I mean, it's all theoretical. One wrong move and they multiply, so there's no room for trial and error. It's not like that we could safely test the theory before trying it. But you have the healing touch. I've seen you use it, man. It's amazing. If anyone can save Amy now, I know it's you. I don't need to tell you the objective of this operation, do I? Remove the guilt from the patient's stomach and lungs. That's all. Just save her, man. All that stuff I said before, just forget it. Please, Derek. I understand, Tyler.
Hurry, Doctor!
Just save her, whatever. Burn them off with the laser.
Doctor! 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 Vitals dropping!
Wow, you really 180'd on me there, Tyler.
Hurry, Doctor! Doctor! done.
You're a real doctor, dude. I respect that.
Good work, Doctor.
C rank. Yeah, I'm terrible at that guild. Derek, it's up to you, man. If you want to turn me in, do it. I'll resign if that's what it takes. I don't care. I'm just glad Amy's okay. Thanks, Derek. Then do me a favor. Re-edit that thesis you wrote and donate it to Caduceus. You feeling okay, dude? Tyler, you've always been good at writing detailed papers. Despite how you used the research, your thesis was no exception. Eliminating pain and suffering, facing death, doctors and patients may be able to benefit from what you wrote. Find a way to use that information to save people's lives. That's all I ask. No problem, you got it, bro. Let's go check on her. What do you think, big brother? Hey, don't call me that. Excuse me, sir. Did you call for me? This operation is amazing. Your focused concentration is simply unbelievable. Was that the video of our guild procedures the other day? I had my secretary transfer it to an HDV media card. Wow, we're in the future. HDV media. Watching this in slow motion actually reveals quite a bit. Anyway, have a seat. There's an event I'd like you to attend. Okay. Hey, real fast, I need your signature for this. Victor, we're in the middle of a meeting. Yeah, well, this will only take a second. Victor... I'm just gonna say Nigel, age 26, head of the Caduceus Research Division. He's responsible for a lot of Caduceus's medical technology. This is the petition we went over yesterday. There are no changes. Huh? Who's the new guy? This is Derek Stiles from Hope Hospital. He's hardly new. You need to get out of that laboratory more often. Oh, he's the Healing Touch guy. I'm Victor from R&D. How's it going? It's going well. Nice to meet you. How's this, Victor? Looks good to me. Okay, see you later. Sorry, Victor doesn't really observe manners. I apologize for the interruption. Let's discuss your trip. Our international conference will be held at Angeles Bay this month. Topics will be focused on the recent issue of medical terrorism. Dr. Stiles, I'd like you to attend as a representative of Caduceus USA. I'd also like you to speak about the strains of guilt you've operated on, and the procedures involved. Can you do that? Well, I haven't really been here that long. I'm sure that some of the others could do a better job. We're also showing footage of your operations. I'd prefer that you were there to explain the surgery, step by step. Dr. Miles will be going, so I'll ask her to translate for you as well. Have fun, Derek. Angeles Bay Conference Center. Once again, that was Dr. Stiles of Caduceus USA. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Thanks for your help, Dr. Myers. No problem. I think the video footage really got their attention. You could have loosened up a little out there, though. You've never spoken to a big crowd like that, have you? I'm usually too busy just helping patients. Even if I had time for meetings, I'd probably fall asleep. So yeah, that was my first presentation. Yeah, a lot of doctors are that way, but you should still schedule time to attend conferences. It's the only way to keep up on the latest technology, you know? Being a doctor is like being a lifelong student. Dr. Casal used to say the same thing, all doctors are students. Good old Greg, huh? Now he was one heck of a public speaker. He was confident, threw in some jokes, never had stage fright. I remember staying up all night helping him make slides. Never mind, that's all in the past now anyway. Sounds like you guys were close. It wasn't like that. He was a great guy, so I always did what I could to help out. Really? What's that supposed to mean? Hear that? I think they're starting the next presentation. That concludes the disease treatment workshop. Next, we'll have an update on the fight against medical terrorism. Speaking on the topic is Langston Miller, Chief of Caduceus Europe. I received this report a few hours ago. I hope it finds you well. As we all know, medical terrorism poses a serious threat to all people in the world today. Disease reports have doubled in the past year alone. Unfortunately, the motivation behind this epidemic is still unknown. But we have received a confirmation that the group responsible calls themselves Delphi. Delphi, the Greek oracle? The messages we've received from them have been cryptic at best. Their philosophy and demands are still a mystery. Are they related to other terrorist cells? We're not sure. For all we know, they could be a fanatical cult. But whoever they are, we know they're hostile and organized. We believe there may be additional clues hidden in the strange letters that arrived shortly before each guilt operation. We received one of those. Medicine has advanced quickly since the advent of genetic engineering, but as guilt has shown us, disease can evolve just as fast. The ramifications of medical terrorism are grave indeed. It's going to take our best minds to find a way to stop it. Though we may finally have somewhere to start looking. We've received news of an abandoned Delphi research facility. It seems they entered a small African village, possibly by posing as the NPO. I'm afraid they were using the townspeople to develop guilt. Bastards. The town was destroyed and the facility was abandoned, but I'm sure there's something there that might lead us to Delphi. I propose that Caduceus send a research team to Africa. Supplies and manpower will need to be approved by each division. I hope to have your cooperation. An explosive patient. Man, talk about long speeches. Well, a lot happened over the last year, so I was expecting that. I will not enjoy writing this summary report, though. Huh? The lights. What happened? What's going on here? The shutters are dropping. Is there a fire? You doctors and your temporary cures are worthless. If you would all just die, maybe people could finally stop living. What the hell? What is this thing? Don't, it's a bomb! There's a bomb! Ah! Bomb? Come on, Sybil, we have to get out of here. Damn it, there's no way out. We're going to die. Somebody help us. Sounds like it's over here. Follow me, Dr. Stiles. What? But that's where the bomb is. That's the point. What are you going to do? We have to run. There's nowhere to go, but... I told you to follow me. If you're going to die anyway, what difference does it make? Be a man. Yes, ma'am. You're going to dismantle the bomb. I'll be your assistant. What? I can't do that. So you'd rather do nothing? Are you going to sit here and cry for help like everyone else? Screw that. If this doesn't work, at least we can say we tried. I'm ready. Give us some room. Set up a barricade with the desks and tables. Everyone take cover. Okay, Dr. Stiles, there's no turning back now. I think everyone's clear enough. It's a bomb. Blindly cutting it would be extremely bad. Okay, you'll need to follow my instructions carefully, got it? Aren't you scared? Of course. But why should a doctor be afraid? I'm sure you've been in a worse situation than this. We hold patients' lives in the palms of our hand, you know. One mistake and you have to watch them die. What could be more frightening than that? I guess. You're brave, Dr. Myers. Huh, they don't call me the Iron Vixen for nothing. That's what Tyler said. He comes up with some weird nicknames. Actually, that started back during my days on the police force. I was in the crime lab, you know? Even though I was just a novice investigator, I was still stronger than all the guys. So, you were really a police officer. That's right, and I dated a guy on the bomb squad, so trust me on this one. Okay then, let's begin dismantling the bomb. This bomb design is archaic. The trigger device is a pair of small water tanks. We'll need to find a way to deal with those tanks before moving on. Dismantling it shouldn't be too hard. Well, it's possible anyway.
Ready to go?
We shouldn't waste any more time. Let's get down to business. If it detects a change in the water level, the bomb explodes. This gimmick's been around since ancient Rome. It's also a timer. See, the water flows slowly from left to right. When the left tank empties and the right one's full, it explodes. So we might be able to work around this using the drain. Let's find out.
Derek,
Those brown rods are dynamite. They won't explode on their own. I assume those silver boxes are supposed to ignite the explosives. They're not operating right now. Either they failed or it's a trap. But if that changes, it could cause the dynamite to explode. Let's take care of the dynamite before that can happen. Let's begin. See that yellow part at the end of the dynamite? That's a detonator. Basically, if the detonator is gone, the dynamite shouldn't explode. If we disable the explosives, then the igniter is probably useless. So we just need to pull out the detonator on each stick of dynamite. And that's how to dismantle this bomb. That's not so bad, right?
Derek,
This is bad. The trigger device has been activated. When the temperature level hits max, the explosive will go off. I think you can lower its temperature by using the gel, but we have to shut it off somehow. Where's it being controlled from?
Derek, good job. Good job. Derek,
Oops. Yeah, B rank.
ready to go? Derek, good job. Derek, job.
Did I trace the wrong one? I'm not good at dismantling bombs, apparently. I remember that they made the Wii
Ready to go?
version of the bomb a lot simpler.
Derek. Good job. Derek. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Derek. Good job. Derek. That worked out.
This one has a lot of moving parts, but it's a lot faster than the one on the Wii. I'm a senior surgeon, baby. Oh, I'm dizzy. I can't feel my hands. At least we're alive, right? It's better than dying anyway. Of course, I knew we'd be fine. It was just a bomb. No big deal. The Iron Vixen, huh? I think I get it now. The lights are coming back on. We should tell the others it's okay. We stopped the bomb, everyone. It's all clear now. Thank God. Thought I was going to die. We're alive. Great job there, Styles. You definitely learned from Greg. Same to you, Dr. Myers. You're pretty tough. Woohoo! I can't believe it. Let's hear it for Dr. Styles. I think we found the perfect man for the Africa mission. A B rank for bomb. Or so I would be a specialist. We received a letter of thanks from the conference directors. I was worried when I heard about the attack. I'm glad you're both safe. It's all thanks to Dr. Myers. Haha, she's definitely the toughest woman in medicine today. You should ask her about some of her adventures on the police force. Ah, Chief. Derek's going to take you seriously. He'd have good reason to. Oh, that's right. There's one other letter I received. Dr. Stiles, Caduceus International has requested your presence as part of the research team headed to the Delphi facility in Africa. They asked for me? That seems like a mistake. Don't be modest. We've all seen your amazing skill. You have experience treating guilt, and you defused a bomb. Langston Miller, director of Caduceus Europe, was very impressed. And the rest of the committee voted unanimously. You should be proud. Yeah, but I've never left the country before. Well, you don't have much choice. I already accepted the offer. Give up, Stiles. Once he decides on something, there's no arguing. Looks like you're going to Africa. Didn't realize he could be that stubborn. I guess he's always been difficult. That's what Greg said, anyway. I remember him talking about the arguments they get into as kids. The only reason Sydney went to schools overseas is supposedly because everyone told him not to. Dr. Casal could be stubborn sometimes, but not like that. At any rate, have fun in Africa. As long as your partner's reliable, I think you'll be fine. Partner? Miracle at 9,800 feet. International Flight 326, destination Africa. Nowhere in particular in Africa, just Africa. Ruboraz far away. I mean, 3 transfers and 33 hours of total travel time? Wow. Where are you going that is taking you 33 hours to get there? At least you're used to it. I've never even been to Mexico, and I don't like flying. Remember to drink plenty of fluids, and get up to stretch your legs. Yeah, like 10-hour layovers, or it's like 15 hours of flight and then an 18-hour drive to the village. It won't look very good for a doctor to get sent to the hospital. It'll be hot in Africa, too. Try not to get heat stroke. I hope getting vaccinated for the endemic diseases is enough. Attention, please. Is there a doctor on the plane? I repeat, are there any doctors on this flight? One of the passengers is sick. We don't know how to treat him. If you have medical training, please notify a flight attendant. Doctor. I guess I won't be sleeping on the plane. It looks like respiratory failure. Edema of the lungs has worsened, causing respiratory failure. Fluid must be drained from the lungs to secure respiratory tract. From what his wife explained, he'd suffer from edema of the lungs. He was prescribed medication, which stabilized the condition. They were given permission to return home, but stress from traveling may have aggravated his symptoms. I'd recommend an immediate lobectomy to drain the pleural fluids. We're going to perform surgery in mid-flight. The captain has allowed us the use of the crew's cabin. Sterilized gowns and operation tools have been prepared as well. From where? Where did we get sterilized tools? We really don't have a choice. Once we land, he can receive more permanent treatment. But for now, we have one objective. Drain pleural fluid from inside the patient's lungs. Use ultrasound to find where fluid is collected and drain it. I like how they say that once we land, he can get a more permanent procedure done. We're cracking open this guy's fucking torso. This is a permanent treatment. Unfortunately, Doctor, there's a storm up ahead. They're going to try to avoid as much turbulence as possible, but this is far from an ideal operating environment. Try not to let the shaking of the plane distract you, Dr. Styles. Respiratory failure is serious. We need to finish this quickly. That's a lot more fluid than there should be.
Doctor.
That is more intense than any turbulence I've experienced on my flights. I might have to do surgery on the plane if it crashes. It's a good thing that as soon as his breathing stabilized, the turbulence stopped.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Oh, they're applauding. Don't let it go to your head, Dr. Styles. Weren't we in like the crew cabin? Who's applauding? Why were people within eyeshot of the surgery? Give me my fucking B rank. Whatever. Sure. I think he'll be okay. I contacted a hospital near Verbora. We can take him there once we land. Doctors really are on call 24/7, aren't they? And yeah, Melly, I'm glad we have time to fit these, like, normal treatments in. We're finally here. The sky's so clear. Breathe in that air. And it's deserted. I think we're looking at the results of a guilt outbreak. Oh, I wish we weren't so far away from home. Hey, don't talk like that. Over here. Who's that? It's nice to finally meet you, Dr. Styles. Oh, Dr. Miller, sir. This is Langston Miller from Caduceus Europe. Ah, he's the one who assigned you to this mission. I was getting worried. You're a little late. Well, one of our coordinators is sick, so we don't know exactly where the research lab is. There's been a lot to worry about. Sir, I have an update. We searched sectors B2 through 4, but we could not locate the target. Continue your search onto the sea areas as well. Yes, sir. The jungle makes a bird's eye search impossible. We try to narrow it down back home, but we still have a lot of ground to cover. Must be frustrating. I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you help us search? Report back if you find anything. Here's a map of the area. We've sent teams out here and here. What kind of map is this? It's just written directions. Well, let's get started, I guess. 6 hours later. Are you alright, miss? I'm glad we can drive, but this Jeep sure is a bumpy ride. Well, the area's not paved, but it's better than over in the jungle. It's been a long time. Let's head back to camp for a breather. I didn't mean... Huh? Stop the Jeep. There's someone in that house. It's a child. I thought they said the area was abandoned. 1 hour after that. Hello, I'm a ghost. The boy answers to Ruben, we think. Nice to meet you, Ruben. What was he doing in there? We think he used to live there. His family's in a nearby town now. Shouldn't we take him there? Perhaps, but the boy seems to know the location of the research lab. Apparently his brother worked there, and Ruben used to tag along. We might as well have him take us to see it, don't you think? That'd be great. Thank you, Ruben. As we thought, it's completely vacant. What are we supposed to find here? Let me take samples from the walls and floor, just in case. Thank you, young lady. We'll need to disinfect our entire bodies after this, but hopefully it'll prove worthwhile. It's too dangerous for you. Could you wait outside? There's a good lad. I hope this is worth all the trouble. After all that, we still don't know anything about Delphi. They transferred the African guilt victims to Caduceus Europe, right? Hopefully they'll know something. Yeah, but this was also tiring. Dr. Miller is late. I wonder who he is calling on the radio. Dr. Stiles. What is it? The boy. Ruben's been infected by guilt. What? How? Chiral reaction positive. Unknown infection detected. Extreme care is necessary during treatment. The spectral analysis indicates this is a different strain. An unknown guilt. We found an abnormality near his pancreas, but that's all. His vitals are dropping quickly. If we try to reach a hospital, he would probably die on the way. I think we should open him up and do what we can, but sure call, Dr. Stiles. I understand. We can't just stand here and watch him die. I'll do my best.
Let's begin. What the?
Stiles, I think the membrane is causing this disease. Any organ covered by that membrane will be slowly petrified.
Doctor.
These are some tricky triangles.
Doctor. Doctor.
Triangles? I'm afraid this guilt was derived from one of my country's sins. As I said earlier, we were trying to create a treatment for cancer using high-frequency vibrations, but there were complications. Our treatment couldn't differentiate between cancerous cells and healthy ones, so it simply attacked them all. We wanted a way to help people, but we found a way to kill them. And apparently Delphi found out about it. That's what I meant. Let's close up the patient.
Good work, Doctor.
Seems like guilt is no match for you. Yeah, good old Parcheesi organs. Ruben, try not to move. You're going to be alright. Your mother just arrived. Get better soon, okay? Dr. Miller might be able to send him to England for treatment. Maybe we should ask him. There's a Red Cross outpost in the next town. We should at least have them look after Ruben. A gift for us? But isn't this your book? Should we take it, Dr. Stiles? It seems important to him. Huh? Wait, this isn't a book. It's a file folder. It looks encoded, but what's this say? Guilt. This is... His brother must have given it to him. Thank you, Ruben. This is going to save a lot of people. Dr. Stiles. There you are. Dr. Miller, we have good news. Ruben gave us this. That can wait. We just received an urgent telegram from America. Urgent? I wonder. No way. What's wrong? Dr. Casal from Hope Hospital was just admitted at Caduceus. Caduceus? Don't tell me he... Dr. Casal's been infected by a new strain of guilt. Bioterror. Hope under attack. I'm gonna take another stretch break. Before we get into that, I need to rest my throat for a bit. Yeah, but this is still a lot less dialogue than, like, Phoenix Wright. Good, you're back. What is Dr. Casal's condition? Stable, for now. He's gotten a lot weaker, though. I don't think he has the strength to survive an operation. Well, go see for yourself. Good to see you, Derek. Dr. Casal, you shouldn't get up. Don't strain yourself, sir. I should have been suspicious when I couldn't diagnose my condition. It spread so fast, I didn't think it was guilt. Have they identified the strain? I heard Sydney say it was an unidentified type, so be careful. Greg, we've received detailed information on this guilt. What? From where? These two were in Africa, at an old Delphi research facility. The file we got from Ruben. We're analyzing the data. It should allow us to devise a treatment. Don't give up, Greg. I believe in you, and Caduceus. That's why I wanted Derek to join you here. Dr. Casal. Work hard, Derek. Results arrived from the lab. They found a theoretical cure. Victor's report says they can create a serum to eliminate the guilt. There's hope, then? It's possible, but we don't have enough antigen samples. Antigen samples? While you're in Africa, there was a highly toxic guilt outbreak. My brother was infected while treating a patient, but we should be able to extract samples from the other victims. If their infections haven't progressed to full term, we can just remove the guilt. We've compiled a list of patients with similar symptoms to Greg's. Derek, I need you to operate on them to obtain antigen samples. Will I be traveling to hospitals where the victims are being treated? Yes, exactly. Good luck. Once we have enough antigen, we can engineer the serum. I understand, sir. Derek. This is my brother. Please remember that. Of course, Dr. Casal. Let's go, Angie. I hope this serum doesn't turn into venom. Please select your destination. We like going here. We've been here a lot. The City Walk. I think it's around here. I contacted the hospital. We should be arriving shortly. This vehicle is specially designed as a sterile environment. We can't risk a secondary infection, so we'll have to operate in here. This strain is spread by physical contact. We are protected here. Power reaction positive. Tatardi bodies detected. Extract guilt to procure antibody samples. The patient has been transported. Protective coating has been applied. I'll explain how Director Casal requested we obtain the samples. These patients have tested positive for guilt. However, the specimens inside them are still in an immature state of development. In fact, this serum should be able to completely incapacitate them. Doctor, first locate the guilt, then use the serum to stop it. After that, place the guilt specimen onto the tray and slice it open. Slice it open? Yes, we need the guilt's internal fluids to replicate its antigen. After we've drained the guilt, the procedure is complete. We only have one objective in this operation. Use the general serum to stop the guilt and obtain its fluids. That's all. Understood. Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin. Doctor. Doctor.
Angie, you're like, I can't believe that they created a thing that can create toxic substances. I'm more concerned about the fact that they made a tiny shark that cuts up your insides. I think that's worse. Did I do it correctly? I think so. According to what Casal told us, we need 3 types of antigen. He wants 1 sample each of the P, V, and H types. I'll send a composition of this sample to Caduceus. I wonder what type it is. There's our answer. It looks like this is a V-type antigen. Let's head for the next patient. We still need the other 2 types.
Let's begin. Doctor. Doctor. Nice work, Dr. Styles. Let's begin. Doctor. Doctor. Nice work, Dr. Styles.
It's P-type. I don't know if you have to do it 5 times or if I just got unlucky with the second
Let's
one.
begin. Doctor. work, Dr. Styles.
Nothing to do but wait. Chief, how is he? We're using the samples Derek collected to create a serum. But will it be done in time? I don't know. We just have to put our faith in Victor. I can help. There has to be something I can do. Try to stay calm, Dr. Myers. I'm sure Victor can handle it. Stay calm? How the hell can you say that when your own mentor is dying? If you hadn't been gone... Stop it, Sybil. This isn't his fault. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I need to go lie down. Wow, I've never seen Dr. Myers freak out like that. Sybil and my brother have some history. She's emotional about it. Don't hold it against her, Derek. Of course not. This must be how the patient's families feel. It's hard entrusting someone else with the life of a loved one. Who knew waiting could be this painful? Excuse me. It's ready, Chief. We're administering the serum via IV. He should start to recover soon. I see. That's good news. But the guilt's still inside him. You plan on removing it, right? We should do it right away. Dr. Clarks, can you operate? I want Derek to assist you as well. I'll do my best, sir. Derek, you're going to be operating on Dr. Casal. Huh? But I thought you were scheduled for that procedure. I asked him to switch with you, Derek. Why? Dr. Clarks is an experienced surgeon. I'm just a... I know that you told my brother you couldn't operate on me. I'd like to know why not. Well, what if I did something wrong? I mean, Are you worried I won't make it? Of course not. You're going to. Then operate on me. It looks like I forgot to teach you an important lesson. You've developed your skills, but something's still holding you back. A doctor needs to be able to ignore his friendships. This is a conflict of interest. Huh? Relationships should have no bearing on your surgical ability. Once someone is in the operating room, they're your patient. As their doctor, you save them. That's all there is to it. But I'm still human. This is doubly important because you have the healing touch. I won't let you end up like Robert. Dr. Hoffman? I'll explain it when the time comes, but for now, you just need to focus, Dr. Styles. I know you can do this. Think of it as a trial. The final test before you can call yourself a doctor. Dr. Casal. Well, doctor, can my disease be cured? Yes, you should be fine after the procedure. Which surgeon is going to operate? I will. You don't sound very confident. You can trust me. I'll take good care of you. That's the spirit, Derek. It's in your hands now. Yes, sir. Okay, Dr. Styles, I'll be explaining the details of this operation. Tetardi bodies confirmed in the liver. Inject the newly designed serum to eliminate them. As you know, Tetardi is a very dangerous strain of guilt. They function in groups of 3 and produce a harmful antigen. In other words, Tetardi itself acts as one poisonous mass. But if we administer our antibody serum, the guilt should die. Victor just completed that serum, as I'm sure you're aware, so there's just one objective in this operation. Kill the guilt cells in the liver by injecting the correct serums. As we discussed, the Tetardi will weaken once you inject the serum. There's a different serum for each one, so pay attention to colors. Remember, the Tetardi cells are synchronized with each other. You have a limited window of time to inject all 3 cells. You'll need to be accurate and fast. Of course, every surgeon should be. Dr. Casal is a good head surgeon. You trained under him, and now you have to save his life. Do your best, Derek.
Let's begin.
Dr. Casal called this your final test on becoming a doctor. I want him to believe in you the same way I do.
Doctor. Well done. Doctor. Doctor. Well done. Doctor.
I think it's funny that that's the, what, third guilt strand? No, fourth guilt strand you deal with, and it's like by far the easiest. Just match colors. Is he alright? I removed all traces of guilt tissue. Now I just have to wait, and hope the serum takes care of the toxin. I can try telling Dr. Casal that he needs rest, but knowing him, he'll want to return to Hope Hospital immediately. But he needs his rest. Guilt is just about the only thing that could bring Dr. Casal down. I'm sure he'll be back to normal in no time. Dr. Myers, it looks like they're a little understaffed. Could you maybe help with Dr. Casal for a while? Me? Yes, of course. I'd like that. Come with me then. And that's why a substantial medical grant would. Everyone's. Mr. Secretary, is something wrong? It's my chest. Mr. Secretary, we need help here. Somebody call an ambulance. But who will take record of the sins of our modern age? Is this some kind of prank? Wait, could this be, Chief? What is it? It's Richard Anderson. And this. Empty Thursday. As each death is sacrificed, man furnishes his dwelling in hell. But who will take record of the sins of our modern age? Does this mean... What is the Secretary's condition? We haven't gotten test results back yet, but it's most likely guilt. How could this happen? They infected Secretary Anderson. We need to formulate a plan with Victor, call in the entire staff. I hate interrupting his day off, but we need Derek here as well. Yes, sir. I came as soon as I heard. What's the Secretary's condition? It's another new strain of guilt. We've tried a number of treatments, but nothing works. Dr. Clarks has been with Anderson since his arrival. You'll be taking his place. I understand. Victor, we need instructions. Okay, we'll be working together on this one, Styles. I still can't believe they got to me, too. I should have been more careful. I'm sorry about all this. Don't strain yourself, Mr. Secretary. What are my chances, Victor? I don't know why he became a Texan all of a sudden. It's the guilt that changed his accent. Tell me the truth. I can take it. I'd say around 25%, but even that's being generous. Victor, it's alright, Sydney. I want to know what's happening to me. I need to, in order to make the right decision. No matter what condition I'm in, I'm still Secretary of Health. Victor, can you figure out some sort of treatment? I can't make any guarantees, but I'm trying. After all, you're the first victim of this particular strain. I see. I'm the first one. And my treatment is even more crucial. Sydney, use me as a guinea pig. Find a way to stop this guilt. I give Caduceus full discretion over my treatment. But Richard, that's... Are you sure? I can't promise you the treatments will work. Yes, I understand. In return, use my results to find a cure. Can you do that? Truly, Hosh. I accept your challenge, Mr. Secretary. I've decided I will save you, but it might sting a little. Do what you must. As long as you're prepared for the worst, I'm going to find a cure. I'm too smart not to. Doot. There's a new guilt called Pempty inside the Secretary's stomach. Power reaction positive. Pempty bodies detected. Perform lobectomy and examine the strain for further study. I've done enough tests to know how bad this bastard can be, but I have no idea how to treat it. Honestly, I think it's hopeless. But hey, every disease has to have a cure, right? So it's up to you to find one. That's how medicine advances. But you know that. That's why you joined Caduceus. Anderson said worst case, at least his illness can be used to advance our understanding of guilt. I assumed he was just some crusty old bureaucrat. But when you think about it, I guess he's not so bad. So we kinda owe it to the guy to make this work out. I'd say you have one main objective. Do everything I tell you to. What kind of objective is that? There's no treatment yet. Would you like to think one up? I'm the one with all the research, so just listen to me. We'll see about that. What's wrong? Nothing, let's just do our job. That's a good attitude. I hope you can handle this.
Okay, let's start. Derek.
This gelatinous fluid is filling the Secretary's left lung. I thought you said it was in his stomach. Anyway, you're going to have to do exactly what I tell you.
are you doing? What are you doing?
It's not my fault it teleports. A +++ HC reaction, just as I expected. You weren't bad. Are you sure?
Not half bad.
You did pretty well. There might be some truth to those rumors. Medical science, Melly. I do not deserve an A. Now I can only wait for his analysis to come in. We're depending on you, Victor. Let's start with the good news. The Pempty strain has a weakness. There's a section of its DNA that can be easily altered. By injecting a nanomachine, we may be able to convince it to self-destruct. But there's part of the nanomachine I just can't nail down. One of the programming strings is complex. Therefore, I need your help. What do we need to do? All I need you to do is help me with a simple puzzle. Help create a new nanomachine by figuring out a simple puzzle. How hard can it be? It's pretty easy, but I need to see how other people solve it. A genius like me would obviously choose the quickest solution. But I need someone like you who's, you're someone who's not quite as adept at academic study. If you think I'm an idiot, just say so. I'll be recording each one of your solutions. Just relax. All you need to do is solve the puzzle. Good luck. Am I allowed to rotate these pieces? You're not good at puzzles, are you, Doctor? She says as she's crying.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Senior surgeon, baby. I see. That kind of makes sense in a way. In that case, I just need to think backwards. Thank you, Dr. Styles. I think I can use a simple program that shouldn't take too long to code. Damn it, 2 normal men shouldn't be able to outwit a genius. Let's get started right away. No sleep tonight, guys. Aw, man. Let's begin the briefing on the Pempty treatment. I have a few theories about this Pempty thing, and I've prepared some appropriate countermeasures. I'll explain those now. From the data we've gathered during the last operation, it's safe to assume this thing is impossible to remove directly. Lung functions have decreased due to guilt invasion. New treatment is scheduled for use. But the artificial DNA structure at its root has a distinct weakness. It collapses when attacked from a three-dimensional angle. So I developed a nanomachine to exploit that very weakness. By slightly altering its DNA, we can instigate necrosis. Basically, we'll drive it to suicide. I tried it on a sample and the effect was immediate. Within 4 seconds, its mass had been halved. After 7, 91% of it had been completely destroyed. See, the guilt's rapid regeneration rate only transfers the suicidal DNA that much faster. If we can shrink it down that way, excision should be cake. So our objectives are simple. Perform a lobectomy and inject the nanomachine directly. Then excise the guilt and any surrounding tissue. So that's the plan, Chief. Any objectives? It sounds like our best option. Derek, prepare for surgery.
Okay, let's start. Derek. Not half bad. Damn, this is bad.
I hate operating on Pempty. It's probably my least favorite one to do. I think they made it a little less annoying in the Wii version. I want to say one of the guilts was like pretty substantially changed in Wii, and I don't remember which one. I'm sorry, Rena. How could I be so stupid? They have an obvious flaw in their DNA. So of course they have a system to reinforce it, damn it. Stupid. I can't believe I made such a stupid mistake. When are you going to grow up? We all make mistakes, Victor. At least Derek was able to retrieve a sample of the guilt for us. Couldn't you use that to create a more effective treatment? Of course I can. Virus is gonna pay for making a fool out of me. New laser technology. It's good to see you, Robert, but shouldn't you be back at Hope? Actually, I found that I have too much time on my hands as director. I think a doctor of your ability won't have time to spare. Oh, are you here to visit your favorite student? How are you feeling, Secretary Anders? Dr. Hoffman, when did you get here? Derek wasn't my student, Richard. I didn't teach him anything. I've known the secretary for a long time and came to see him. I'm sorry that our visit had to be under these circumstances. It isn't your fault. This is no normal disease. I need to see your right hand, Mr. Secretary. Sorry, am I in the way? Oh, it's fine, don't worry. Pretend I'm not here. I want you to be able to do your job. Richard, I'll be honest. You're going to be angry, but I took a look at your charts. I'm going to be taking part in the briefing as well. Is that alright? So you've started practicing medicine again. Don't get excited. I'm only acting as an advisor, and it's only until you're discharged. Please forgive my selfishness. Besides, Caduceus owes me for taking one of Hope's best surgeons. Well, I have a request for you also. Even if I said no, it wouldn't stop you. Do what you think is best. Okay. Is Director Casal here? He should be in his office. I'll go speak with him then. Get some rest, Richard. Hey, Derek, I need your help again, okay? Is this another puzzle? I hate those stupid things. Yeah, he might look smart, but Derek used to copy off my tests. That was a long time ago. Seriously, it'll only take a few minutes, okay? Whatever, but I don't know how much I can actually help. I have 2 puzzles this time. They should be similar to the last one. I'm getting roasted. Game. Oh boy, what 3DS theme do we get? Oh, I didn't fucking touch the forceps again. I'm stupid. I'm an actual idiot.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Overall, you only contributed about 1%, but still, thanks a lot. I had all of Caduceus help out this time. They gave me more than enough data. I should finish in no time. So can you really do it? What are you, stupid? That's the reason I'm here. How are you feeling, sir? When I was younger, I was in much better shape. I never got sick. Now I understand. Having a disease is so painful. If Delphi is capable of creating something like this, then they must be stopped. Of course, sir. But I'm glad. Huh? I don't know how to operate on patients or research treatments, so if the only way I can help fight guilt is to be your test patient, then so be it. I will fulfill my obligation to Caduceus. Don't worry, I won't give up until you find a treatment. Listen up, everyone. Secretary Anderson is getting weaker every day. It seems hopeless. But I don't think he'll die. I've never seen anyone fight so hard to stay alive. So all we can really do is destroy the guilt that's killing him from the inside. Don't think about anything but the operation. This is serious. Victor, please explain our plan of attack. Okay, pay attention. I developed a new type of laser for use in this operation. Last time, we found that a single core unifies the cells. Even if most of the tissue is lost, the core can just reboot everything. But even when we destroyed the core, it just restored itself. A mean for core regeneration must exist in each of the cells. In other words, this guilt has a contingency plan. So I thought up a contingency plan for us, too. Use the nanomachine to lure out the core, just like last time. Use the new laser to destroy the core as it tries to rebuild tissue. Yeah, not that different from before. It should be easy. Victor, how sure are you that this new laser will work? It leaves less than 1% of the core protein behind. A lot less. It's guaranteed to work, even against this damn thing. But the laser will also cause serious damage to any human tissue. You're going to have to be really careful about that.
Okay, let's start. Let's move on. Derek.
Doctor, Doctor.
Derek.
Doctor. Vitals dropping.
I messed up. Yeah, it had a tool wheel that you used with the control stick. And I believe the Wii version, Empty is completely different. You don't laser the like mini cores.
Okay, let's start.
It's been a long time since I played Second Opinion though.
Let's move on.
Well, I'm going home to crash. You guys should get some rest too.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
You guys missed me get a triple S rank on that mission. Can you believe it? Can you believe that that was my first triple S rank? I actually got an A, which I don't think I deserved, but... Mr. Secretary did all the work. I'm surprised he held out for so long. Victor? What? I was just being honest. Well, we all fought hard, Secretary Anderson included. I'm taking off. My work here is done. How's he doing? I don't know. It's a miracle in itself that his body could withstand 3 operations. Apparently this Pempty strain attacks the nervous system first. Can you imagine what kind of pain Richard must have been in? But painkillers would have interfered with the test results, so he hid the pain. He fought against guilt all by himself. Is he going to wake up? God only knows. There's nothing we can do but pray. Days later. Chief, Secretary Anderson has regained consciousness. What? I'll be right there. Feels like I've been asleep for a very long time. We were worried, Mr. Secretary. There was a chance you would never regain consciousness. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble. Sydney, please do me a favor. Could you call in Robert Hoffman? There's one last thing I needed to discuss with him. Mr. Secretary, what are you saying? Angie, contact Dr. Hoffman. Also, please assemble the guilt team. Chief, what's going on? With your experience and knowledge, Angie, you should already know. That last operation took quite a toll on his body. But we found the cure. It's not fair. Richard, are you alright? I'd almost forgotten to ask you about that request. That's right, you mentioned it to me before. I'm leaving Caduceus in your hands. What are you talking about? Is that okay with you, Sydney? Dr. Hoffman was a very skilled surgeon, but... Exactly, I was. I haven't performed an operation in years. I stopped taking responsibility. What good is a useless doctor like me to Caduceus? Why did you stop operating? You told me that your greatest joy was being able to help patients. You're the last person I would expect to give up operating. My hands, they're too heavy for me. I can heal people, there's no doubt about that. The healing touch would let me save patients that nobody else could. But it's impossible to save every single patient. The burden is too great. I can't bear it. Still trying to do everything alone. You haven't changed at all. Can't you see all the doctors and nurses here supporting you? Doctors like Derek and Greg. You don't have to fight alone. That may be, but Have you forgotten already? The patient is fighting too. The patients you operated on asked you to fight by their side, as an ally in that battle, even if they became a casualty. Nobody understands that more than I do now. Some people may be disappointed that you couldn't save their loved ones, but nobody is pleased that you stopped trying to. Richard, I remember something you told me when you were in college. You said that people should never have to be told that their condition is an incurable disease. It's the same way Derek feels. but perhaps you have changed. Tell me, if you no longer feel that way, I understand. But if you still want to help save the unsavable, I want you to take over Caduceus for me. Cure the injured and save the weak. Richard, Caduceus is a group of people who refuse to accept that some diseases are incurable. Stop it. We should discuss this after you've recovered and left the hospital. I won't be leaving. My place is here with Caduceus. I hope you'll stay as well. I will stay. The sunset is beautiful. I haven't forgotten what I said. I remember everything, and I still feel the same way. Nothing's changed. What have I been doing? I'm glad to hear it. I knew you hadn't changed, Robert. That's why you recommended Derek. You knew that he could help Caduceus. Robert, please, take care of Caduceus. My friend, I promise I'll work hard to bring our dream to life. Count on it. Okay, Chapter 5. That seems like as good a place as any to end. Not now, bot. Not now. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. This is a good game. I've played the Wii ones a bunch of times, but this is my first time revisiting the first one on DS. I have Friday off, so I will probably do a stream on Friday. Just so I'm not having to rush to do this on, like, Saturday. Because in theory, 4-Job Fiesta starts on Sunday. Or starts on a day that is soon. Let me double check. Starts in 9 days. The countdown says 9 days. Did he just not update the countdown? Okay, the run is scheduled to start on the 13th. He just didn't update the countdown. So yeah, 4-Job Fiesta, me and Ziggle will probably start streaming it on the homepage, Ziggle. We'll probably start on Sunday for that, so I'll try and finish this up on Friday. Until then, eat food, drink water, sleep, and be careful of diseases that make sharks appear.